BSCDA TV were at both of this year's semi-finals, and you're now going to hear from the semi-finalists who booked their place on the World Final grid here at Skegness Raceway.
So here with Adam Joyce, you got a little place in the final?
Yeah.
In a semi-final?
Yeah, we've got a 7th. Happy enough, we're in at home, we're in the World Final, so can't grumble, but I just wanted to be a bit higher, to be fair.
Yeah, and so was the car not quite performing as it?
No, the car was rubbish, to be honest. Obviously no practice, so we sort of gone with what we know, but it didn't pay off, so I can guarantee it's going to be like a rocket ship now.
Yeah, because the last time I spoke to you it was at Bradford, the car looked a bit different then. Have you made some changes to the car?
We're a different car anyway.
Oh, that'll be what it is,
yeah. But that one, the engine's gone on now. So
no, it hasn't.
Yeah, so.
Why is the engine gone?
I don't know. Well, it snapped the crank, but.
Right. Don't just say it snapped the crank. Why has it snapped the crank?
I don't know, to be fair. It's the right thing. It's just, a bit of bad luck, I suppose. I had the same with this when I brought it. Just come in and try and buy the right thing, right engine, and it's just cost a lot of money now. So
who's building it for you?
Big Ron.
Okay,
Ron Atkinson. He's helping me, to be fair, because he's on a retirement plan.
We like that.
So I dragged him out, I think, but it's just cost now.
So I'm sorry about the engine. That's really bad news. I'm sorry the car wasn't great in the semi, but what are you going to make any changes for the final now?
We've ripped the car to pieces, to be fair. All different brakes, tyres, gearing.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So don't change one thing at a time and see if.
No, I think it was just that. It was that bad, to be fair. I weren't happy with it one bit. So just trying to get dialed in ready for Venray now, because that'll be our next meeting. Now Shell's knocked on the head, so we qualified the Dutch way for that anyway, so we're in that. So we just need to try and get some speed in it, and
Have you had any results in an F1 at Venray?
Yeah, I've had a few wins actually.
That's weird, that, isn't it? It's a nice feeling, isn't it? No, I can't remember.
I've not mastered the dancing on the start-finish line yet,
I'll give you some lessons later. Listen, at least you're in the World Final. We've got to be happy about that.
That's it.
Great to see you, mate. Good luck for the final.
Thank you.
Ted, who managed to get in the semi-final. How good is that, Ted?
Yeah, it's good. I'm really happy, to be fair. It was a long old race. I was starting. I was third from the back.
You were third from the back.
So it was just one of them. I didn't have unbelievable pace. We could have made a couple of better decisions with the setup of the car, but at the end of the day, I just kept going around, and we ended up with 7th. So I'm happy.
So what did you do with the car that was wrong?
I didn't expect the track to be drying as quickly as it did. So it was, it was really good at the start when it was wet, and then after the restarts when it was wet, it was quick. But as soon as it dried out, which it did on, say, the 3rd lap or so, it was just, it wasn't as quick as it could have been anyway.
So in hindsight, what would you have done different stagger, different tyre?
Yeah, just different tyre choices and little bits like that, little things that you can do, and it's just. You can't set a car up for the start and the end of a race. So you've got to set it up at some point. Yeah.
But you're pleased enough, and where does that leave you on the grid in the World Final?
I think if there's 2 lots of Dutch in front of me, I think I'm 9th row inside.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'll be doing a hell of a lot of pushing.
You're in the mix, aren't you? You had a little tiff as well. There was a little bit of bumper work going on.
Yeah, there was a couple of times. It was just one of them. We had a few cars around us that, when they're behind you, they're just going to leave it flat out, and you just think.
I'll try and make sure that doesn't happen. I think those are the words you were looking for.
Yeah. But it was just one of them. You just got to keep going around, especially when it's like that. Every wave yellow, there was less and less cars on track, less and less cars in front of you, and I'm thinking, just keep driving around and you'll get somewhere. Happy days.
Well, you drove around really well. It's great to see you. It'd be really good to see you on the World Final grid. And lovely car, by the way. Great job, sir. Lovely to talk to you, Ted. Thank you.
Well, Heinz, 6th place, happy?
Yes, I am.
Yep.
I am. It could have been better, really. The first half of the race was going really, really well. Then second half of the race, just clipped that tyre there, and it was just going down. By the time I come off, it had about 4 psi, and it was almost flat. You know what I mean? So shame, really, because I was.
You were there. You were in top 3.
It was a bit of time. I thought I could go for a top 3, and I think round any World Final, I think you've got to be up there, really. So I'm in it, and that's half the battle, isn't it? I feel for Leo Ferris, he didn't make it. Liam Gilbank was so unlucky. He was second all the way around, and it didn't work for him. So, you've got to be happy with everything.
two things. We spoke in the week about the upcoming shootout.
Yep.
And you kind of said, "Oh, I'm not having a great season, Jonathan." I'm not having, but this is a bit of a tick in the box of actually.
Yes.
Let's move into the second half and change a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's right. It's just such a mental thing, you know what I mean? Being in sport is much about the mental side of things, the physical side of things. You can't be much of that. You've got to want to do well, and you've got to be confident. And I've not really been confident all year, really, for different reasons. And it happens, you know what I mean? I get a bit older now, so I know I can still do it. I've proven that race there. First few laps, I was going, you know what I mean? I was doing all right. But you just every time something goes wrong, whereas in the past it didn't affect me. Now, when something little goes wrong, it's like a massive thing.
Yes.
So you've got to try and get over that mentally wise. So yeah, I enjoyed that race. It was a good race. Enjoyed it.
And it was. I mean, Tom had gone, but it was a stock car race from second all the way down the field.
And I knew that about that race.
Yeah.
When you looked at the field of that there was 15, 16 drivers that you thought should qualify. You know what I mean? Not could, but should. You know what I mean? And you thought, wow, well, 16 into 10 doesn't go. You felt that Tom was probably going to go. Yeah. I thought Lee would go as well, in truth, and I thought we were battling for 8 places. That was going to be a battle. It was always going to be a battle, and it was a battle. You couldn't really think, oh, I'm in second, third or fourth, that's okay, because you've got so many good drivers behind you that will come in. Yeah. So you have to keep moving forward. So I think you made a race of it. It's good.
It's good. Massive congratulations. Your final grid in 4 weeks.
Yeah, whenever it may be.
Whenever it may be soon.
Row 8, I think I am.
Yeah. Row 8. That's all right. The shootout Sunday.
Yeah, that's it. I don't look like I'm going to make that. I'm not racing tomorrow, so okay. I'll be happy to help organise that thing. I really want that shootout to work. I've got such a vested interest in it now. You know what I mean? I really want it to go well. So yeah. Good.
Last thing, I was talking to some people in the stands going, look, the shootout stuff's out, we've posted it tonight, access to the website, oh yeah, okay, I get it, yeah. So
that's good.
It's starting to build.
It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it.
As always, thank you, Paul.
Always, yeah. Thank you.
Nichols, 6th place in the semi-final. Are you made up?
Yeah, buzzing with that. That's all you got to be in it. I took 10th, but buzzing with 6th. I think that was like row 8 or something.
Row 8 in the World Final.
So we'll be in with the mix, won't we, with the boys? So yeah,
that's really good. So it's funny, isn't it, how like people they just want to be in the World Final. That's the job.
I think most people who've offered them 10th and they took it. Yeah. So you know, I mean, you're going around, you know you're in position, so you're just cruising around in a weird way. But yeah, I'm dead happy with 6th.
So does that mean you possibly could have had a little bit more pace and thought, I just want to bring this home?
No, Cowley was in front of me and he was gone a bit, and I was battling with Joyce a bit, and they just levelled out. I was just steady away, make sure we're all right. But yeah, buzzing with 6th.
Oh, well done. So are you going out now for the final?
Yeah, out for the final.
Make any changes to the car?
Change the tyres, not too much.
Right.
It's only a normal grand final, isn't it? So not many cars out there, is there? So
do you like Hednesford as a race
it's a
track?
mega track. It's the only track you've got, and Ipswich, you feel the speed.
Yeah,
it's a big track. So yeah, I do like around it.
And do you have any particular lines that you say? What I find here is that, or what I used to find here was, it's surprising how late you can leave the braking, because both brakes are slightly uphill, aren't they?
Some people use over the rumble strips, some people use it wider. You use the brakes a lot harder than you think you do.
You do, exactly.
Yeah. It is a good track.
Yeah.
And it's probably closest to me, which is still about 2 hours away, but it's the closest. Never good, is it?
Which bend do you prefer, turns 1 and 2 or turns 3 and 4?
Probably turn 1 and 2, probably.
Interesting.
3 and 4 is a bit harder, I think.
I preferred 3 and 4. I found a bit more technical.
I don't know, I'm not that technical.
You go really, really well.
Yeah, we do all right.
Well, I'm really pleased you're in the World Final.
Thank you.
Great to see you with a happy, smiley face.
That's awesome.
And good luck for this final.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, sir.
Thank you.
Cowley, 5th, 11th inside. So you made some decent progress.
No, 6th inside.
6th inside.
6th inside, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have a plan on hitting anybody at the start, because I just thought the people that were in front of me, they were a bit erratic throughout the years gone on, and I thought they're going to be going in big time on the first bend, which not as big as I thought, but it was big enough.
Yeah.
I managed to get under a couple, and then they just fell in line down the back straight, and I just managed to sort of put 3 away in one bend, and that was my race done. I think I passed Adam Joyce a few laps later on, and just got my head down. I managed to get onto the back of Carl Hawkins and Craig Finnegan, and then my tyres had gone, and I was struggling really to hold on. I looked in my mirror, I had such a big gap, and I thought, just sensible.
Yeah.
Chris Cowley, sensible, eh?
I mean, to be fair, I think that would describe your race. It was a sensible race. You know, you kind of achieved what you set out to do, which is qualify for the World Final. Decent place, 5th.
Yeah.
So that's decent. Skegness, that's a decent place.
Well, we had a good start to the year. I spoke to you early on in the end. We had a good start, and then we had a few issues with mechanical bits and bobs, and it put us back a little bit, and and it is disappointing. It does get to you, and I say that I'm not bothered, but I am bothered, and of course I am, and just the hard work that my dad, my team, Jim, Bob, Dylan, and Jake put in. It's for them more than for me, really, and I'm chuffed, and all the nights spent in the garage away from the kids and the missus, and it's at least we've got some reward for it. So yeah, it's good.
And going to Skegness, huge crowd, and you like a parade lap?
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to that most?
I think so. Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm one of these where the people pay good money to get to a meeting. Never mind them trying to get an entry fee.
Yeah.
They're there to be entertained, and I want to entertain them, and and people may look at it like I'm a bit of a clown. Yeah, maybe I am, but I'm fine with that. Yeah, and
comfortable in your own skin.
I like to let everyone know that I appreciate them being there. It's good to see them, and I'm going to put a show on for them.
Good.
And then when we get in the car, it's down to business, and same again.
So you said you're struggling to hold on in that race. So were you concerned at all that anybody behind you was going to catch you? Or
no, not really. I mean, I'd got to that point where Adam Joyce was behind me for a couple of laps, and I made a few mistakes, and then he started to come up on me in a little bit. I was like, right, just calm yourself down. Got my head down, and I pulled such a gap. I think Joe Nichols was next behind me. The reason why the tyres were going is because we didn't run new tyres then. The trouble is the stagger is such a big key now. You can run brand new tyres, but if you've only got like a 4-inch difference between the tyres, then you're going to just keep going on the straight on in the straight, at the end of the straight. So we had to have a compromise. We run good tyres, but they weren't new. They'd done like a couple of races, but on measurement they gave us the right tyres, and in a long race like that, them last 5 laps were a little bit tricky. Yeah, it's just about being sensible, keeping it together, and come together.
You'd be like Nichols County sensible. You got fit.
I don't make a note of it. I'm like a veteran. I've been doing it that long, and I'm only just getting it right now. So but yeah, it's good. It's a good feeling.
That's well done. Just go.
Thank you ever so much. Cheers.
Joe Booth, 5th place. Right, but what's happening now? Because was it a lucky 5th, or was it we're just doing a bit of maintenance before the final 5th?
No, to be fair, we spent all week making sure everything were right. We've put a half on the axle, absolutely spot on. Had no leaks. Took it down to the scales today, and it's just gear oil everywhere out of the diff. So we had the pinion flange back off, new sealing, and it was still leaking badly then. And I managed to stay out of trouble, probably best term, and for the first 5 or 6 laps. And there were as soon as halfway came out, there were bad vibration under the seat, and it was getting worse and worse. And I thought it were losing oil in the diff, and they kept stopping it, and I'm thinking, come on. Anyway, we managed to nurse it home, but we've taken it out, and we're just trying to adjust it. But like I said to you before, we said before coming here that we were going to go on beer if we qualified, and now we're mending it.
But they look happy though, mending it.
Yeah, I think we've tried at these meetings for 16 years now, and we've finally made a British Formula 1 World Final, and it's a massive weight taken off my shoulders. And my dad was never in one. It's a massive weight off his shoulders, and my partner, my daughter, the hours that we spend maintaining and mending them, and finally we can be part of the biggest day of the year.
And then the thing is, we've spoken before, and you have said, I want to make a world final, I want to be in that world final, and you have done it, and it's a huge deal, isn't it? Some people never ever make an entire career in stock cars.
No, absolutely. I mean, people come and race for 25 years and they don't win races, but they keep doing, and they keep coming back, and that's what stock car racing needs. Like us, we've won finals, we've won each Grand Nationals, hopefully made it into the shootout now, and now we've made a world final. So if I called it a day now, I could honestly say I've done everything that I wanted to achieve.
Don't know.
No,
not yet.
No, not yet.
Right, so we go to Skegness though, but it is tarmac.
Yep.
So how do you then what do you think about now? Because this is a shell car, it's going well on a shell. Do you kind of go out and put some tarmac, or do you have to kind of think about something else?
No, I say we've been down the route of borrowing things in semi-finals before, and it's never worked out. And you're never comfy in somebody else's car. Like I was speaking to Catherine Harris before, and somebody asked her why she wasn't borrowing a shell car. And she said, I'm comfy in my tarmac car. And in these, when you're getting big knocks, you need to be comfy. I mean, they're not the comfiest thing, but you need to be comfy, as comfy as you can be. So I think we'll put some springs on her, and put a few tarmac tyres on, and I just go for it. Enjoy the day.
Yeah,
enjoy the
absolutely.
moment. I'm not going to win it. I mean, you don't know.
No,
but
you don't know that.
it's very unlikely that I'm going to win it, but let's try and make it a stock car race.
Absolutely, I like that. And we'll end on that. JP,
Yeah.
thanks so much.
Thank you.